Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, don't mind me. Just a mess.
What do you don't mind you? You're at it hard, baby. Easy now. It's after dark. I can say that, can't I?
It is after dark.
Seems like this is what we've been doing all day. I've been sitting in bed, and Mrs. G's been tirelessly wrapping presents, and it's only been like that most of the day. No, actually, we've had quite the day. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
We'll get a few people on here, and we'll tell you how the day went. I'm just now realizing I got ears again and toes.
Yeah, no joke.
It's that cold. John, how you doing, guys? There's so many people on there saying hello. How you doing, guys?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
How many presents have you wrapped? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And I still have
How many boxes are in there?
a bunch. There's
4 or 5 boxes.
Yeah. And I still got 2 boxes in the hallway of unwrapped stuff. So I'm working on it.
She said, I was working on it. Got quite a few people coming in here now. Yeah, told you this morning the furnace went out again. Well, all the water froze up on the RV too, so now the water's frozen.
But not in the house.
Not in the house. Well, part of the house froze.
The water spigot outside.
Water spigot outside and the back bathroom froze. I got the torpedo heater out. I got all that unthawed. So that was no big deal. But the RV still froze up. Finally was able to, well, should I say the RV guy that came out, well, I thought he fixed it the other day, but it wasn't fixed. He called me up later on this afternoon and said, so your furnace ain't working? I said, no. Heck, I thought he would have called earlier in the day. It would have been nice if he'd called first thing in the morning when I messaged him.
Yeah, no joke.
Before the real cold came in. But he said, well, there's a blue wire that I left unplugged. I'm thinking, why'd you leave a wire unplugged? Well, basically, I had to jimmy rig it. So now it's just running full time.
It's nice and toasty in here.
It's toasty now.
Very toasty.
But everything's still
sure it's
71 in here.
71. Okay, early in. I know in the living room I had to shut the fireplace off because it felt like it was 80 degrees in there. TT was loving it though.
But we got heat and no water. But we got water in the house, so
yes,
big
and
deal.
I actually brought some water in here so I could give the pups water. TT refused to go outside earlier today. She was not doing it. I had her leashed up, had Mooch leashed up, opened the door. Mooch darted down the stairs and TT stood right there inside the kitchen. She said, I ain't doing it. Nope. But she gave in a little while ago and went outside.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for them because they're standing out there trying to do their business and their little paws are freezing. So they're hovering one paw and then putting it down and hovering the other paw.
Oh, they're bougie pups.
I got back in the house and I hollered to G. I said, hey, throw me a towel. I need to dry their
Your son said, welcome to my world with these cold temps. Son, you ain't doing no unthawing and having to worry about no furnace. You got people for that. Give me no hardship stories. How many do you have left? About another 50?
I got 2 boxes, 24 a piece in the hallway that I've got to wrap. So, 48. Pretty close to 50.
Bobby says Mr. G needs to watch streaming when laying in bed in the mirror behind Mrs. G.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And I look a mess, but oh well.
You beautiful, baby. You's beautiful.
Okay, sure.
Cheryl said, get the pups some booties. They'll just rip them off each other.
I did get them booties last winter. And the thing is, they shook them right off. They weren't doing it.
They don't want it.
So I thought, because it's going to be so cold out there, and I was afraid of, the ice melt that people put down to melt the snow. Some of it's not, you can't have it with your pets. It burns their paw pads.
I did make you a good supper for
You did.
tonight.
You did. It was
What'd you have?
Amazing. I had, what was it, chicken fried steak with angel hair pasta with a Parmesan red pepper sauce.
It was a garlic Parmesan cream sauce.
Oh, sorry. With red pepper flakes.
And some G-Spot seasoning. Can't forget that.
No. And again, thank you guys, everyone, for helping out with the nursing home and the truckers' holidays. We really appreciate it. And I know all the residents at the nursing homes are going to appreciate it too. And I know when I worked at the nursing home and people would bring gifts and they'd bring, you know, cards and stuff, and they'd be empty on the inside. So I'm just writing a little something in them. That way they can be read to them.
Kathleen says, ha ha, G-spot seasoning. No, it's the truth. That's another thing we accomplished. We did get the website. We got it up and running, and it's live.
Yes, there's already a few orders.
TruckerGspot.com. John said, I tried putting stuff on the review page for G-Spot, but it's not up yet. The website is up yet. The review, we haven't got that set up yet for reviews.
We're still working on that, guys.
But I appreciate it, John.
Thank you, John.
Michelle said, can we see what you're wrapping? Some nice little fleece throws.
Just a little something.
Yeah, we got it up. We got the website set up to where it'll take payments and set up and does all the
calculate
the shipping and taxes and all that stuff. And mind you guys, for those that did order or plan on ordering, we won't be shipping out until Tuesday. I was going to do it Monday, but I was informed that
it is a holiday.
Your son said, I plugged your seasoning today on base.
Did you?
Right on, son. Sherry says, now I can order now. What's the website? TruckerGspot.com. There's actually a Facebook page that I started today also, and we'll put that up
here in the coming days.
Here in the coming days, yeah. It's Trucker G Spot Seasoning on Facebook. Mary says, working in a nursing home for 28 years, and they will love them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we figured. There was the G-Force came through, got all these really nice booties. They're warm.
Yes, we had some no-skid socks, which have already been put on the presidents. These fuzzy booties right here, too. The blankets, little Debbie snacks, the clothing protectors. You guys are just amazing. The gift wrap, the scotch tape. Just awesome.
I've got a confession to make, though. I kind of do have a confession to make. Oh, reach over there and grab me that right there.
What?
Yeah.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I got a confession to make. I was so cold today from being outside, and I had my tennis shoes on, and they got all wet, and I got snow down on my tennies. I couldn't feel my toes. I had to steal a pair of the little booties. And I tell you what, they are warm. I just had to make sure they were warm enough for the residents. You know.
Show them something.
Mom said booties. Your daughter said that.
Do what?
Your daughter said, Mom said booties. Booties, not boobies. Oh, she's thinking booties. The other kind of booties.
Oh. All right, guys. I went to UPS yesterday. They had the cards printed out.
Yes.
I'm going to show you the ones that they did for us last year, which I thought were amazing. These are the cards that we put up on the window
that was
of the
last
driver's
year.
side. Look how cute. It's all decorated and everything. I didn't expect that. Well, this year when I called to make the order, she didn't save the template. So I'm like, you know what? Just do it up.
But
do what you
kind of make it a little Christmassy if you can.
This is Christmas.
No, I meant this year.
Oh,
because we didn't know if we had this. They had the template.
Yeah, and this is what she came up with this year.
I thought it was great.
She did great, and when I picked him up, I made sure I asked the girl. I said, she did save that template because I'm gonna need it again next year too.
Traveling Pack says, "Dang, where's the cooking vid?" Mrs.G was in here rapping still, and I just wanted to get some food in her belly, so I just went in there real quick.
We did have cooking with Squishy this morning.
We had cooking with Squish.
That grandson. I'll tell you what, he keeps me on my toes.
Heather loves that one way better. Tom says he likes that.
Yeah, I like
Love
it
those,
too.
Christy said.
And see, the thing is, The first time I had her make the cards, I just wanted something.
I'd read your comments, son, but your mom goes on forever.
I just wanted something black and white, and I didn't even think of decorations or nothing, and she just ran with it, and I was pretty excited.
Can I read your son's comment now?
Yes. What'd you say, son?
I got to be the photographer for the Space Force Commander visit.
Oh, sweet.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Your daughter said, "Yeah, I gotta feed her or he gets ugly."
Do what?
She said, "Yeah, gotta feed her or it gets ugly."
Like it don't get ugly for you, sweetheart. We all are the same.
Those
we all
are
get
great.
angry.
Penny says, "Is your back and hands hurting?"
No. If I was sitting on, because G asked me, he goes, "Why don't you sit on the bed and wrap?" I said, "Because my back will hurt. At least this way, it's just my feet."
Cecilia, good evening.
Good evening, guys.
Lisa Higler says, "Oh, just ordered 2 bottles of seasoning." Well, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Like I said, we won't be getting them out until Tuesday, guys.
And you guys bear with us, because once we do get back on the road, it's going to be a learning curve for Lay, because Laylee's going to be the one that will be doing the orders and shipping them out for us while we're on the road. It's going to be a learning curve for all of us.
Deanna says you could protect the under the RV with hay bales. Deanna, we got air skirts underneath there, so we do have skirting around. It's
just that when it froze at the water spigot on the back side of our house.
Then it started working its way up
all the way, and
up
it
the
just
hose.
Crawled all the way.
Even with the heated water hoses,
it still froze.
It's cold here.
It is very cold. That wind is awful.
Mary says, after all that wrapping, now you need that bathtub.
Yeah. But it's so cold. I don't know. I might brave it.
Tammy says, I had to put heat tape on from the point it came from to the part where it goes into the camper. Like I said, we got heated water hoses. It just didn't do the trick. Sherry Beeman says, I can't find the website. It's truckergspot.com. There's no hyphens or nothing. It's just truckergspot.com. KR says, Sherry, refresh, relax. Oh, well. Bet an enclosed walkway would feel really good right now. Yeah.
Oh, Bub, since you're in here, Birdie wanted to know if you're running low on snack cakes. She was at the grocery store and she passed the Little Debbie's aisle and she thought of you.
Janie, no, we didn't put heated floors in the bathroom. We had to cut costs where we could cut them. But I was telling Mrs.G last night, I was saying, sure would be nice to have them heated floors.
Yeah.
John said he found it with no problem, so you can do it.
You can do it.
Thank you, Christy. She put a link for the truckergspot.com.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. Matt and Jalen had the most awesome donations for the veterans.
Aw.
Up with Matt and Jalen have the most awesome viewers who came up with the best donations for the veterans. Good deal. But I don't know about the most awesome. I mean, how much better are you going to get than the G-Force? John says, I ordered 3 jars. Well, appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, John.
Michelle Brandon says, pin it, G. That's a Mrs. G thing. I have no idea. When you say pin it, here, let me see that pin right there.
What is it, on Facebook? No, it's YouTube, right?
I don't know. I think it's on Facebook.
It's Sherry Beeman's on...
I think it's on Facebook. Yeah, it's on Facebook. Christy's the one that did it.
Let's see if I can find it, Christy.
That's way above my head. Mandy said, got it done.
She pinned it.
That's what she said. Penny said, Christy is on it. Yes, she is. Christy, I've been following what's going on with your house too, girl.
Everything's going well, isn't it?
Yeah, she's just going crazy.
Oh, okay. Because last post I'd seen from you since we've been home was
it's mixed emotion. She's one minute she's in cloud 9, and the next minute she's like ready to rip somebody's throat out. I'm sure. You know, you've been there. Conchita says, just took my dogs out about 15 minutes ago and it's freaking cold.
Yeah. That's why Squish kept saying, I want to go outside and play. I want to go outside and play in it. I made him stay inside the house where it was warm while we were running around trying to get the water on.
Chris said a lot of things are above my head. You're correct. I got the furnace working, though.
It was funny trying to see him get out of that basement space, though.
Christy said camper. Definitely mixed emotions.
Oh, sweetheart. It'll
sweetheart,
be all right.
You know how to get a hold of me. If you need to talk to somebody, holler at me. I mean, we'll figure something out. If you got a problem, we'll figure something out. I mean, even if we need to figure out where to hide the bodies, right? Tamara says, hi, guys. How you doing, Tamara?
Hey, Tamara.
Guys, I'm horrible at reading these comments. If you haven't noticed, Mrs. G's really good at it.
I was just trying to get some more cards made out, so what I do is, oh, the envelope's there.
Betty says, okay, your products, are they spicy? No, they're, I would say heat level is going to be a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that's the rating.
It's not spicy.
It's a spice or a seasoning, but it's
a
not
seasoning.
Spicy. G knows we don't, when it comes to food, we like flavor over any type of too hot, burn your mouth off spice.
It says, do they take credit cards or just PayPal? Cindy Buck, it's credit cards now, and it's through, shoot, what's it through again?
GoDaddy payments.
The GoDaddy website. So, I mean, if you put your credit card information in there, I don't see any of that. I don't get any of that information. It's all done through a secure network, you know, all that good stuff. Eric says the truck needs to be blue on the card.
Oh,
she did good. She did good. I don't.
Oh, because she did the blue in the background. She probably didn't want it to be too much.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good. It's like Santa's sleigh.
Did you open any more gifts? Sue McGee said. No, but we do have a package we need to open.
Give me 1 minute, Sue, and I will go grab it. I had forgotten all about it.
And I don't know who it was from.
I think it might be Sue. She said that there was a package.
I ain't going to hide bodies if we find someone with pigs. You're right, son. You know how we do. You don't think pigs can't digest his hair and teeth. And we got that covered.
I thought fingernails.
We got that covered. Right there. And it says, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. But it don't say who it's from. Showed where it's shipped from.
Boy.
Here, you open it, baby.
Okay, where's my scissors?
Vivian says, I can get you covered, G. It says, are they very salty? I am salt sensitive, Betty asked. It's 28%. It's 60% less sodium than most well, I don't want to use any name brand.
Excuse me.
It's 60% less sodium than a lot of the name brand seasonings, but it's 28% of your daily intake. And yeah.
Looking at that, it looked like I was picking my nose.
Mind you, that's if you take the whole spoonful where it says serving size. You're not going to have that much. John says it doesn't taste salty to me. And no, it's not, John. I wanted to try to make it as little salt as possible. And it's Himalayan pink salt is what it is,
so
also.
It's supposed to be good for you. That wind's getting with it outside.
Brian Walters going back with Dan M. says, by the way, Democrats try to help Americans, not like the GOP who runs give billionaires tax breaks. Why we... Guys... to be honest with you, take your politics elsewhere tonight. if you want to get down to it, Democrat and Republican, they're all a bunch of freaking crooks in my book. If just the word politician, you just will say crook. Democrat, Republican, Independent, every one of them's a bunch of damn crooks. They'll say what they want to say, give you lip service. Well, I'm just getting it out of the way, and I'm going in this debate right now. All right, go ahead.
Look it.
Love it.
And it says on it, what a year, the G's, 2022. That's
I don't think that you have to come closer. Love it.
I love the one that they put of you in the corner. That's awesome. Those two from the wagon wheel. That's adorable.
How's Moochie doing, Bub wants to know. He's doing good,
Moochie
son.
He's doing great.
It's like you don't even know anything happened. He's right back to his old self. Well, that's still got some cold draft going through there.
Aw, thank you, Sue. It's from Sue
Aw.
McGee. So Merry Christmas. Thank you for bringing us all together.
Thank you,
Sue
sweetheart.
and Den McGee. Aw, thank you, honey. That's adorable. Even TT with her little grouch face.
Lisa says, I ordered 2 bottles. Can't wait. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you, sweetheart.
And as for Mooch, yes, he is just
He's back to his old
normal self.
dingbat self.
Yes. I left the cupboard, I shouldn't have, open underneath the
Well, you
the
were trying to
sink.
keep the warm air under there.
Yes, and I had put rubbing alcohol underneath there because G used it to patch something. He had to clean the
We
surface.
caught him.
And his nosy little butt right underneath there, licking at the lid for the rubbing alcohol. I was like, get away from it. We already took one visit.
But he's being nosy.
Yep, always being nosy.
What you sipping on there, woman?
It is
The hard stuff, huh?
Clear American strawberry flavored sparkling water beverage with other natural
How much
flavors.
vodka you got in that?
Nada.
Okay, just checking.
Nada, nada, nada. Oops. What I was doing. Just putting these in here. Tomorrow we'll take these and we will deliver them to the nursing homes and then get back here, and it's time to start stuffing stockings.
Chris said he'll order some when he gets paid. That's fine, Chris. I appreciate you, buddy. Erlen says we have a bar in Scottsdale, Arizona where you can lick the wall with Himalayan salt when you drink margaritas. To me, it's disgusting, but others love it. I am not licking any wall, especially a wall other people are licking.
Lick it. Especially if it's at a bar.
Yeah, that
Don't
ain't
tell
happening.
what's been on.
Here, lick the wall. I
Sounds
ain't
like
drank that much.
a tetanus shot waiting to happen right there. Oh my goodness.
Merry Christmas to you, Cheryl.
There we go. There we go.
Heather, yes, it's great news. He's back to his old self.
He is. He's a turd.
Merry Christmas, Sue. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Sue.
Love the gift, sweetie. Shelly says, how do I order the spices? At truckergspot.com. Mandy says, no vodka, but you didn't ask about tequila. That's why her back don't hurt. She can't feel anything.
Shut up or I'll knock you down again like I did yesterday.
Yeah, she did fall, didn't she?
I didn't mean to, though.
Owen says, again, Merry Christmas, G's and
Merry
G-Force family.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, Owen. I'm horrible about reading the comments, guys.
He's trying. Don't be too rough on him, guys.
Cecilia, yeah, you're right. That was a very beautiful card.
Ooh.
It's a little picture deal, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Like
like
a plaque.
an ornament, a plaque. It's got a ribbon and everything on it to tie it up.
Good evening, Grace. Merry
Good
Christmas.
evening.
Lisa says, gross.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. I'm just saying.
Wyoming girl said the alcohol disinfects.
There ain't enough alcohol to disinfect your mouth after licking that
Yoda's
wall.
at home, Dr. Pepper drinker.
Yes.
And it was Squish that was with us earlier.
Yoda was getting ready to have ramen noodles because he's a little noodle head.
Eric says, Mama G, personally signing all those cards just makes me admire her even more. May God bless you, Mrs. G. Actually, Mrs. G, she signed each and every one of those cards, but Squish did quite a few himself.
He did.
Hero Avon.
That was when he was pouting.
Yeah.
Because he drew himself with a sad face.
You should be wearing your Santa hat, Mrs. G. Michelle Brandon said.
should.
She's going to wear it tomorrow when we go.
Wearing it, yes.
And
on
there was
Christmas
kind of a
Eve,
little bit of change of plans for the nursing home, and we just decided that today.
Yeah.
We got news that the one nursing home did have some outbreaks there.
Yeah,
of sickness. So we're just going to drop the gifts off at the first nursing home because I don't want to carry anything over to the second nursing home.
So
I got word that the second nursing home
been tested.
They've been tested and everybody's fine. So I just don't want to take the chance of carrying a sickness from one nursing home to the other.
Yeah.
But we'll bring the gifts to them and deliver it to the activities director.
And go drop these off in the living room, guys. I said I had 21, so that makes 25.
Safety first, right? Yeah. She just left us staring out the mirror. Hi, guys. So, that kind of hurt. Penny said, thank you for using common sense. It's not so common anymore, Penny. Tina says, I'll give Trucker G credit for trying to read all the comments the best he can. Thank you. Wise choice, Tammy said. Marilyn says, I love the socks under the cards. You are such wonderful people. Thank you for all you do. No, thank you for all you guys do for us. I appreciate you guys.
Ooh, we couldn't have done all this without
G
the
says,
G-force.
or Cindy says, G, you're too cute for Mrs. G. I think that's what she said.
Is that what she said? Who? Which Cindy?
Cindy Buck.
Okay, now I know you're full of it.
Tom Hell says, I take it it's pants optional. Maybe. Let's see your living room. Can you move in there? Mary says. Our living room looks like it threw up boxes.
Because we've got all the stuff for the nursing home.
All the stuff for Truckers Holidays. We really don't have no room in there.
We don't. TT, the couch she likes to lay on is covered with packages.
Yes.
In front of it, on top of the
Here,
couch.
I'll kind of give you a little...
She made herself a little teeny tiny cubby spot over there on the couch.
There's a zoom in of the living room. And that's just the walkway.
And in the kitchen, the same way, my table is covered with stuff underneath the table.
Our shirt's also optional. I've got my wife beater on. I'm fixing to beat the wife here in a little bit.
The wife here in a little bit.
Easy now.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like Trench is on here. I missed him. How you doing, Trench? Somebody said, hey, Kay said, hey, Mr. Trench. Safe travels.
You be careful out there on the road. Where are you going to be for Christmas, Trench?
One of my girls said, one of my boys just told my in-laws he's watching his other grandma. Will the dogs leave the presents alone? Yeah, the dogs. Mooch went to bed, so he's in his bedtime crate.
Yeah.
That way he don't get in the stuff while we're sleeping.
I'll tell you what, though. He was smoozing up them ladies at the vet's office.
Yes.
Loving them and cuddling with them. They just thought he was the cutest thing ever.
How are you going to get it all over there? We got a pickup truck, Cindy.
Yeah.
John says, I love the wrapping helper you got there. It makes things so much easier.
Oh, what, me wrapping everything? The wrapping helper? It has definitely this year been a challenge.
Trench, I've been there myself, man. Sometimes you got to take them good offers.
Oh. Like I was saying, it's been a challenge this year because we're kind of a little displaced. We're in the RV and there's not a whole lot of room to work around in here.
One of my girls said G has a redneck sleigh. Yep.
Do what?
G has a redneck sleigh.
Oh, that's not what I thought she said. What I thought you thought. Never mind.
So he said, I love wrapping paper that's two-sided.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it? Gonna change it up.
Tom Hill says, I got my hands on the smoker, and believe me, it's cold out here in
Ooh.
Ohio. I got to keep running in and out because my neighbors want to sneak over and try to take my smoker from me.
Oh.
So I had to chain it down to my porch. Oh, Lordy. John says, easy now. Peekaboo, G, I see you, Charlotte said.
Laylee came over for a little bit after she got off work. And she helped me wrap, a few presents.
Tina says Mrs.G can make money wrapping presents.
No. That is a job I do not want. No.
You can wrap my present anytime, honey.
Oh my goodness. You're rotten.
Just saying.
Just saying. Oh, I keep forgetting I put them over here.
Hey, I did better with the cards, Laylee said.
Is that right?
But where you at now?
All you did was put them in the envelope, Missy. You didn't want to write in them. Even Avon helped me write on them.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's like nails on a chalkboard.
It is.
Where's your deal at? You were using it earlier.
It stopped working. Me and Laylee ran into technical
Eddie sent you that
difficulties.
good one, but I need a table to mount that
Yeah. Because like I said, I'm working with little to no room. Next year, it's going to come in handy big time.
to. Next year, I'll set you up a wrapping table, okay?
Yeah, we'll have the space. That's why I said this year has been kind of a challenge. We're a little displaced. I'm used to having...
Gee, don't you mean unwrap your gift? As long as I get mine, I don't care what she does with it.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know what ASMR is, Trench. He said wrapping paper, ASMR. I love it.
You know we don't know that newfangled abbreviation stuff.
Bobby
right?
says wrap Mr. G up and say don't open till Christmas. Thanks a lot. Owen says you're doing good, Trucker G. May God bless you both.
God
Thank
bless
you, Owen.
Sweetheart.
It's tough work watching her. Sheila Hernandez says Gerald Mark.
Ah, get him, Sheila.
Trucker G, did you hear that Wizzy is no longer on YouTube? He said he's had enough. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
We've been busy, guys.
ASMR is relaxing stuff.
Oh, okay. Like them cutting the soap and stuff like that.
Oh, I gotcha.
Got it.
I didn't know that's what it was.
I didn't know that's what it's called either.
Next year you'll have your elves back in town, Gerald said.
Yes. Oh, I will be so excited. Because you helped out tremendously. Your sisters and your brother-in-laws, everybody got together and stuffed the stockings for the truckers. And then we all went out and passed them out. This year, you know, with the weather and everything.
Charlotte, she was given that shirt when we were on the convoy.
Yes. I just don't want no one to get out and end up getting hurt. Now I'm going to hold you to it, son.
Oh, thanks, Goblin. It's just it's a gorilla tripod, I think it's called what it's called.
Yeah.
Well, it went quick.
Like a spurt and they just go like
Yeah. Tim says, hi, G's. Just ordered my G-Spot seasoning.
Sure, wait.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you, brother. Like I said, anybody that orders the G-Spot seasoning, we will be sending them out on Tuesday. We got it all figured out as far as all the shipping and stuff. And got all the payments figured out. And so everything's up and running good now.
So far, so good.
Grace says, how do I order your spices? I want a case. Grace, You can get it on truckergspot.com. I'm not really selling it by the case right now because I only ordered a limited amount of cases. This is a limited run of seasoning. Just trying to get it off the ground and running. I mean, if you want to order a case, you can order a case worth, but you'll have to do it single bottles as of now until we can grow the business a little bit.
Yeah, we're not that big yet. But keyword is yet.
Karen Napier says, "Good evening, G's. I ordered some seasoning too from your website. Thank you, Karen."
Thank you, Karen.
Robin says it's -4 degrees in Cuba, Missouri. It's the same thing here,
same
Robin.
here.
It's cold.
Stay warm, sweetheart.
John Diller says, "I ordered mine." I seen you did, John.
Thank you, John.
Question: Going to smoke a pork shoulder or a butt, do you put it on heavy or light? Use it generously, especially for a big slab of meat like that. Use it very generously because, like I said, it don't have a lot of salt. It's not a real salty flavor, so especially with a big slab of meat like that, use it generously. What's the stickers you're putting on the cards?
They're little stickers which actually match some of the cards. Like the snowman has a sticker that goes with it too to seal the back of the envelope. They came with them.
Tom says, "What about the people that order before the web?" Tom, I got your.
It'll all be shipped
got
out
yours.
on
That'll all be
Tuesday.
shipped out on Tuesday, brother.
We've got all that stuff set aside. We sorted all that when we first got home. We
didn't cash none of the checks that were sent to us or anything. We have it all set in the envelopes that we know who to send it to.
Exactly.
From now on, I don't want to. I'm gonna try not to take any checks. Well, I guess if it's 2G Enterprises, we could do it.
Yeah.
But I'd rather go through the website.
It'd be easier to keep track
It's
of that
easier,
way.
yes.
I'm going to take the rest of the socks out.
Mrs.G, how much more wrapping do you have left?
I've got 25 that I've got done, so that means, how many did I say needed?
You got about another 24.
About, yeah, 24. 24 more.
Just about got her.
Getting there, guys.
I joined the mailing list, but didn't receive the confirmation email, Marilyn said. I'll have to call them and ask them about the mailing list.
We're still new to this, guys.
I'm not sure exactly what the mailing list is yet.
And like I told you, it's going to be trial and error for us. So definitely, if you've done something on the website that you didn't get a response to or it didn't work, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
So that we can get everything worked out, all the glitches.
Eric said they're wanting to ban slow cooker or smokers in Southern California. That don't surprise me.
They want to ban all the good stuff.
Troublemaker said, "I just ordered mine."
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Beth says it takes a while, Mr. G. Tell her to check spam also. Thank you, Beth.
Okay, thank you, Beth. Be back, guys.
Greg says, "I got some when it was in the baggies, and it's good on everything I have put it on." Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you, buddy. I love that I love the feedback, and I don't mind. I don't mind mind negative feedback. You know, it just makes me better. But I haven't got any negative feedback. John says the confirmation came, but it took a while. He ordered it today. Thanks, appreciate that. Feliz Navidad, Nelson. How you doing, brother? It was good seeing you yesterday, man. And Happy New Year to you too, man. Nelson said, "Feliz Navidad."
Merry Christmas, Nelson.
She said, "Merry Christmas, Nelson." He's got some cute little babies. You didn't see the pictures.
No, I didn't.
Angie says, "I sent negative. Where is the dogs?" The dogs are in there sleeping.
She's sleeping on the couch where she made her little nook.
Stephanie said, "I just ordered mine." Cindy said, "I ordered mine." Cindy Chastain.
Thank you,
Robin says,
guys.
"Squishy go home?" Yeah, Squishy went home.
Squishy went home.
Yeah, it took me a while to order 2 ones that came through. Oh, got it, Beth.
God.
Real patriot here from South Carolina and F. Lindsey Graham, Angie said. Okay, Angie. Negative feedback? Never. You're the G's, Wyoming girl said.
Yeah, but you know,
Cheryl said no bad feedback because it's awesome. Spice G. Thank you.
G's been very nervous. Very nervous about this business venture.
Nelson said, good seeing you two. You guys are great people. Appreciate you, brother.
Your family is awesome.
Love their
people.
family.
So I'm going to write my cards here in a minute.
Angie said, say the last part too. Angie, I didn't see the last part. Was there more to it?
The last part.
I just started reading politics stuff, and I kind of already went into the whole political thing. I don't like any of them politicians.
And I'm going to tell you, it's after dark.
It's not really after dark. We didn't do G's after dark.
It's the Christmas season. Now let's just enjoy it.
She don't want me to have a heart attack, get my blood pressure up. Yeah, Mooch is doing much better too.
Yes, he is. He took his medicine this evening and this morning. And TT's like, how come he gets a treat and I don't get a treat? So.
Well, my girl said I can cook maybe 4 things, so you're not going to get negative feedback from me. Give me some time. Give me some time, Wyoming girl. We'll do some more videos, and I'll show you guys I'll show you some easy things to cook. So, no pants and jingle bells on? No pants. Hang on, no jingle bells. They're saying it's after dark here. Is your furnace fixed? No, it's not fixed, but it's working. We got it running directly, and so basically it isn't going to kick off. I'd much rather be hot than an icicle.
So we'll just kind of roll with the punches. We actually called a different mobile RV guy, and he referred us to someone else because he retired from the mobile RV business, and we're supposed to call him tomorrow to see if he can fit us in for tomorrow. If not, it will be Saturday.
Oh. Ow.
Quit cracking your neck.
Jesse, how you doing? Cheryl says, Tim, laughing. I didn't see what... Oh, he goes, I got jingle bells. I don't know how you keep up with all these comments. Kevin says, easy now. And they go just really quick, don't they?
They do. They get spurts.
Do you know what's wrong with the furnace, Lynn said? They said something about the board, the computer board.
Yeah, like the motherboard, the thing that controls it all. So.
We're doing good, Jesse.
Doing good.
Wyoming girl says she's standing and he's got a creak in his neck.
Yeah.
It's because I'm sitting here going like this, trying to read the comments at an angle. I guess I could just kind of go like that.
Yeah. Just adjust it. Work smarter, not harder.
And I could just lay down to where I can see it better. Oh.
Don't let your...
I think I just...
Noddle guys hang out there.
I think it just happened. No, I really do. I think I just gave him a little peek, a sneak peek.
What, the neighbors out the window?
No, in the mirror.
Oh, no.
The blanket came off me. Came and said, we saw that. Doreen says, saw some leg. Easy now.
Well, thankfully it was just leg and nothing else.
He said, all I saw was your knee. Okay. Which knee? Cheryl said, I missed it. I was reading comments. Britta said, we have Pekin Toms here.
Next
Steve said, just order G-Spot seasoning on the mailing list. Thank you, Steve.
You.
Gerald said, your daughter just shat her pants.
Ew.
Okay. Chrissy said, ha 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 ha. Ann said, peep show. Yeah, that wasn't intentional, believe me.
Or was it?
Yeah, good thing I still have underwear on. I guess it's good for me and you guys, because that's not very often.
That's for his fans only page.
Trent said, I'm sure I'm glad I'm not watching the video at the moment. Beth said, women can multitask. Trent, don't judge. Dorian said, you need to cover all mirrors before you go live. Tim said, I ain't got no underwear. I ain't got no panties on. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Save us from seeing G's all.
Seeing G's all.
Here's the TMI. Nikki says, can't wait to order me some G-Spot spice soon.
Awesome.
Thank you. The knee was wider than the blanket. Are my knees that white?
Babe, your legs pretty
Yeah,
much
they're pretty
glow
white.
in the dark.
They're pretty white.
Even during summer, they're that way.
Christy says, I'm off to bed, y'all. God bless y'all. Have a great night. Working full-time OT and unpacking is exhausting. You get your good night's sleep,
sweetheart.
Christy. The Trina Langley Madison says, where's your mistletoe hanging? Hey, you really want to know where my mistletoe's
Don't
hanging?
be asking him that.
I wear it right above my belly button. Or right below the belly button, should I say.
What did I say? I had him up. That was 21.
And then G said to all, good night. Oh boys, it's G's After Dark. Right lane, pants optional. I think it was Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Yeah. Carolyn said, just stopped in, G. You're doing a superb job. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm working hard at it. Mandy said, no, we don't.
No, we don't want. I got lost.
Your son said, bloop, bloop.
Yeah. That's exactly what that could have been.
That's kind of an inside joke at our house. The kids call it bloop, bloop.
Because that's what
Because
you
don't
told
want
him.
you want to see my junk fall out and go bloop,
Bloop,
bloop.
bloop. And he'd always tell the kids, you better get out of the room before
You're about to get bloop,
bloop.
Patricia says, I'm excited. I just ordered a bottle of G-Spot seasoning.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sweethearts.
Patricia. You guys are awesome. Beth says, Mr. Trench, you know you're rewinding it now. Tim says he's working hard holding up the sheet. Yeah, Tim said that. Bobby said, bless the poor kids. Bless them poor kids. Good evening, Eddie. How you doing? She goes, her power's gone out 3 times this evening. Hope you got my card. Merry Christmas to all and everyone. We didn't. Thank you so much, Eddie. I hope your power just stays on. It's too cold to be without power. Eddie said her power went out 3 times.
Oh, no.
Sherry says, I got my G-Spot ordered. Thank you, sweetheart. Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday, or Happy New Year to you too, Billy Bob.
Merry Christmas, guys.
How many bottles did you have in this go-around? Sounds like you might sell out. Dorian, I think I ordered 144 bottles.
Oh, I thought it was 150.
No, it was 144. Andy says, it's exhausting being the cameraman, isn't it, G? It actually is.
I need 5 more, and I am done.
Poor Mary is going to be, oops, I about timed somebody out or something.
You love that you go to stop it.
You gonna be wrapping gifts in your sleep tonight?
Probably.
Pa got some snow and sleet in Ohio. Loads fun today. Yes.
All right.
Yes, Mrs. G is a beast, and that's not in a bad way, honey.
No, I know it's not in a bad way.
Make yourself useful and sharpen Mrs. G's scissors, Eric said.
You dumb, Eric. There we go. After these, we're done wrapping.
Let me see your scissors real quick.
What did you do with my red scissors? I gave you scissors
I
the other
have
day, and
no
you lost
clue.
them. That's why I don't give G things.
If you get my still in there, I will. I'll put a little edge on there for you. I just didn't think about it, Eric, but that's a good idea.
Water tastes weird.
Mr. Chen says it's time to go. I got to do some badass winter trucking. You be safe, brother. Well, so that looks like a lot more than 5. A lot more than 5
Oh,
more.
I needed 5 more. Plus the ones I had already put on the bed.
Mandy said, don't give her sharp objects. Billy Bob said, where can we order the G-Spot? It's at truckergspot.com. Go give me my still real quick. Seriously. Take me 2 seconds. I would do it, but I kind of have a mirror right there.
Damn it. Here, let's try this thing.
Go give me the still because Eric's done called me out. City Buck says, I just bought 4. Thank you, sweetheart. Judy said if she lived closer, she'd come help.
Oh, thank you, honey. I wouldn't want you to get out in this cold, nasty weather.
No, Barbara, I won't be dressing up in a Santa suit.
But on Christmas Eve, I will have my Santa hat on. Passing out stockings. Oh, buddy. I don't remember how we figured this was better.
See if that is any better.
Okay, well, because I can't figure out that thing anyway.
I might have made it worse. I think I did.
He did. How's that possible?
I'd never sharpened scissors before. I could sharpen a knife just fine. I didn't know people sharpened scissors.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't. Let me say that again.
The end of it worked really
Was it-
good.
This end?
The tip of it, yeah.
Okay, I didn't get the... Problem is I can't see.
Fuzzies everywhere.
I don't have a can opener. So I said, do it on the can opener. I got one of the hand can openers. We sold their electric one too. Yeah, that's sharp there, baby. Here.
Okay, I need them.
No, don't use it on that plastic.
I need to use it on the plastic.
You're gonna dull it up. Here, let me sharpen that too. That's dull as heck.
Well, shucks.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tammy, that's exactly. I need a stone.
Yeah.
What was wrong with your furnace?
It's dumb.
It's the board is what they're telling me.
The control board for it.
Yes, Barbara Squish went home.
Yeah, he went home.
Joe, how are you doing? Joe Nagy must be on here. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Merry Christmas to your family, brother, and you. Carolyn, we're seeing very cold. Very cold.
Very, very cold.
Veronica, good evening, sweetheart.
Good evening, good evening.
Mandy said she'll send Wade to you and put him to work. He's the size of an elf. Joe says, Cheryl, yes, we are all good. Merry Christmas. Mrs.G's how's Mooch? He's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's sleeping right now. TT's on the couch sawing logs, too. They're waiting for me to turn the light off in the living room.
Randy, you're exactly right. Everything's too computerized.
Can't be just a simple fix.
Marion says, hello from Texas. Did you get my Christmas card? Yes, we did,
sweetheart.
Leah Jones says, wishing you an Australian Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Mr. and Mrs. G and families.
Merry
Pups
Christmas.
and the wonderful G-Force family. For myself, stay safe, y'all. Love. Merry Christmas to you. Patricia says, where can you order the G-Spot? On truckergspot.com, sweetheart. Did you get my Christmas card? Michelle Brandon said, yes, we did, Michelle.
We did, hon.
Thank you. Vivian says, star salute. Sorry, guys, if there was a star salute, I missed it. I was sharpening her knife and her scissors. What you fixing for Christmas dinner, G? Sherry says. I'm not fixing nothing.
Not. We're doing a Christmas story Christmas. We're just going to go.
We have been going, and I just thought it'd be a nice thing just to
sit.
sit for a day.
Go. But children, since you are all in the house, talking to the daughters,
does that not work any better?
In Greenland, yeah. Do buy some dessert.
Look up. I thought I sharpened it better, isn't it?
Yes. Do buy some dessert before you come over to the house. Oops. I got all wonky.
Just as Mrs. G looks tired.
I am. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, she's beat. Michelle says, was the ornament in the card too?
Did I see an ornament in the card? Maybe we didn't get yours,
Maybe I didn't
Michelle.
get it, Michelle. We got a bunch of Christmas cards.
But not one with an ornament in it.
No, I don't remember an ornament.
When did you send it out, sweetheart? Because I haven't checked the mail today, and I don't even remember if I checked the mail yesterday. I think I did yesterday.
Deanna says you should have went to the $1.25 store and got small gift bags for the socks.
I
thought the socks on the going through the card like that was really cute.
And that was a happy accident because I started wrapping blankets and forgot to wrap the socks with the blankets.
I thought it was like, kind of like a little bow.
Heck, I forgot.
Another kind of good thing about that is, I don't know, that was a half a thought.
I was waiting.
It was half a thought.
You didn't finish it.
We are tired, guys. We are tired.
Well, the blanket's unisex, so they can look at the color of socks, and they can hand it to a man or to a woman, too.
Or they know what color is their favorite because they dress them all the time. That's what I was getting at.
There you go. That hand did not want to work.
Yes, I like the socks in the envelope, Sherry said. Yeah, I thought it was actually kind of cute. I think the socks are cute on the outside, Brandy said. Just ordered my G-Spot seasoning, Tim said. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Joe says everybody can use socks. Heck, Joe, I stole a pair for myself because my toes were freezing. They're right here. And I tell you what, it wore my feet right up pretty quick. Oh. Deanna says Mr. G needs to run Mrs. G a bath. I have for the past 2 nights.
Yes.
And I also cooked her a big meal tonight.
He did. And I think that's why I'm even more tired now. Because my belly's full. My body knows the routine. Usually eat supper.
Mama girl says socks make it look like a bow. And that's what I thought. How many of these do you put out? Oh, shoot, there's a couple hundred.
Yeah, something like that. I just know I've been wrapping a very long time.
And then also, when we get back tomorrow, we have to start the Christmas stockings for the truckers' holidays.
Yes.
And we've got over 300 of those.
Yeah, and usually, like I said, the kids help. But the thing is, with the way the Mother Nature has treated us today,
the roads are just bad.
I wouldn't ask anyone to come out in this weather and help. So I figured I'll just get a jump start on it tomorrow, and then finish it up on Christmas Eve morning, and have it all ready to go for Christmas Eve night. No biggie. Yes. I got this.
I don't know if you guys seen my video that I posted earlier, the one right before this one, about greasing the fifth wheel. Asking what do we title it? Have you been greasing your fifth wheel improperly? We did. It was for Gearhead Lube. They actually sent us a bunch of that Gearhead Lube to put in the stockings.
The truckers' holidays.
And Bullsnot sent us a bunch of cans of Invisible to put in the stockings, and we'll be showing you guys all that.
Yeah.
Road Pro, they also sent a bunch of flashlights and little trinkets to put in the stockings.
And then some of the G-Force sent candy to put in the stockings.
Yes.
So, and then we got some G-Swag to put in the stockings as well. So it's all coming together with a lot of help, and we appreciate your guys' help. Let's see. All right, I ran out of cards, so I gotta sign some more.
Beverly said, I watched it. Michelle said, it looked a lot warmer when you did that video. Yeah, we actually did that when we were in California. I just needed to put the video together.
I think we did that video right before we rolled out.
It was, it was right before we rolled out to come home. Right before we rolled out. She's she's signing the cards with only her name. That's all good. What are you writing in the cards?
It says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Trucker G and the G-Force.
There you go. Love it. Kathy says, do you hear from any of the truckers that you deliver stockings to? You know who I end up hearing from is a lot of the wives. And they said thanks to us, and they're just floored by
someone remembering their loved one.
Somebody, I was trying not to kind of tear up because that always kind of chokes me up a little bit when you can affect somebody's life in a positive way with something so small. You know, because it's hard being away from your family, especially when you got a wife and little ones at home. But you still got to pay the bills, and Christmas and the holidays are the times for a lot of the truckers to make their money.
Extra money, yeah.
I mean, this year's really tough, but they stay out there that extra time in order to make extra money and be able to pay the bills. and don't want to be out there, but sometimes you just have to do what you got to do.
You got to make that
Been there,
sacrifice.
done that.
And so, for them to receive something like that, the wives are just so excited and so happy.
Excuse me. Oh, the comment stopped. Oh, there they go, real quick. I know how my husband felt when he would get back. I went really quick, sweetheart. I just zoomed in on you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Please zoom back out.
When he would get packages to the troop for Christmas, I imagine it's similar to that. Yeah, I would probably say so, Wyoming girl.
Yeah.
What do you put in the stockings? We just spoke about some of that stuff. And we'll show you. We'll show you when we're stuffing them and stuff, and you'll get to see. We got bull snot. We got gear lube.
Gearhead
Lube. Grease pads. Got Road Pro flashlights and stuff. Candy
chargers,
and
candy. G-Swag.
And
then this year, because like we told you, the first year we started, the stockings were little. And then the next year they got bigger. And then bigger. And this year they are full-size stockings.
Andy said, when will you be giving this stuff out? The stuff she's wrapping right now, we'll be giving those out tomorrow to the senior citizens home. And as far as the truckers' holidays, the stockings, that'll be on Christmas Eve. And we do that at night.
Yep.
We usually end up coming home about 1 o'clock in the morning. Then we get to go to bed and wake up the next morning and spend Christmas with our family. I thought he said deer lube. I was thinking, well, who's using lube on a deer? Gearhead lube. And he said, will you be going live for these events? Of course, Andy.
The nursing home?
The first nursing home, we can't, or neither one of them, we can't go live on either one of them because of HIPAA. It's against the law. But we will be able to take some photos at the second nursing home. We're not going to be able to do the first nursing home because there's some sickness going on, and we don't want to take the sickness from one nursing home to the other. So we'll just be delivering the goods to the first nursing home. Did you get the generator situation worked out in case the power goes out on your RV? Tim wants to know. No, we didn't. No.
We have one, though.
Valerie says, dang, lady, you've been at it for hours. My back is hurting watching you. Wyoming said I had to rewind it. The image is in my head. The image in my head.
Oh, what, of G's leg coming out or what?
She might have seen more than that. I don't know what all came out, to be honest with you. I did have underwear on, so we're good there.
So you didn't get full blue.
And I guess it's a good thing I ain't got a mirror behind me.
Yeah, because that's what I figured hung out was your tush.
Katina says, thanks for what you all are doing and for the other trucker, all the other truckers and for the nursing homes. No, we enjoy it, and thank you guys.
That's right, guys. You guys are a big part of this as well. How's that working out for you over there?
What's that? Not very good. Almost died. Can't send the small live trees or poinsettias to the New Hampshire here and no vases. I guess I got lost on that. Where do you hide the mannequins, G?
Oh, they're
in the closet. ZZ Top just looking for some trush. Or just looking for some tush. I'm just looking for some tush. You should get Santa hats for TT and Mooch or elf hats, Andy said. TT and Mooch won't be coming.
No, it's too cold outside for those bougie puppies. Even being in the truck.
Excuse me. Cheryl, I'm sorry, sweetheart. She says she's missing her mama first Christmas without her parents.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie.
We know how it feels, sweetheart.
Yeah, we'll keep you in our prayers.
In this RV basement, Tim? Oh, in his RV basement, Tim. That's what she said. I got lost. I've had a visit. I have visited a couple nursing homes, and let me tell you what, they want more a visit, maybe with a dog and a conversation with somebody. And you're exactly right. But the problem is with our dogs, I don't want our dogs to like try to climb on their lap. A lot of the elderly have very sensitive skin, very thin skin, and I would hate for them to get a skin tear from one of my pups. If they were little teeny dogs, I probably wouldn't feel so bad. More well behaved.
Because you guys see Mooch.
Mooch, he wants to be a lap dog.
He gets excited. He loves people, and the first thing he wants to do is put his paws.
TT, I think TT would be fine.
TT would be all right, but Mooch, he's just a big baby, and he just wants.
He wants to be in everybody's lap.
Yeah.
Owen said, "Sorry, Trucker G, for repeating, but do you ship the G-Spot to Canada?" We have. Let me double check in the shipping and see if we set up the international shipping. I think we may have, but let me double check because we need to. Because
yes,
I know the shipping rates going to Canada is horrible, though. I think that last one we shipped to Canada was like $14, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I know it was expensive.
Everything's high there. Kathleen says, "Gee, you sound like you're getting a cold, or you have watched commercials and developed something more sinister."
He has gotten over his pneumococcal pneumonia.
I think it's coming back. I haven't watched a commercial in a while though. And Pam, Mrs.G, we see the love in your eyes as you wrap signed cards and place the socks. This is love that comes from the heart. You are a blessing.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Poinsettias are poisonous, and holly mistletoe too, I think. Mary, you better get some rest. Your eyes are looking more sleepy.
Yeah, but
she won't get no rest until she's done.
Gotta get it done.
I know her.
Because tomorrow, like G said, we have to work on stockings.
Trina says, "Save your shipping receipt for tax write-offs." Heather says the shipping is sky high to Canada. Lisa says, "Merry Christmas."
Merry Christmas, sweetie.
Cheryl says, "Eric, I was thinking the same thing." Mr. G needs a Slim Jim and a Dr. Thunder, Tim said. I do need a Dr. Thunder.
Where you're like, I'm fixing it.
Are you going in that way?
Yes, here in a second.
Well, you go, girl.
Because I need something to drink too.
Oh, I about time somebody up. Shelly says, Mr. G needs to go snorkeling in the cool bathtub. Kit says, how's the pup? He's doing good.
He is doing very
good. Mr. G, you should fill
Oh.
out those cards. Mr. G should fill out those cards for you, Mrs. G. Mr. G's got handwriting like a third grader. My handwriting is atrocious.
And usually I have really bad handwriting, but
no, you actually got really nice handwriting.
It looks like tonight I'm channeling my mom because my handwriting is looking almost identical to hers.
You got nice handwriting. You should be very proud of yourselves. What a wonderful, this from Missy. What a wonderful way to spread Christmas joy to others. My department at work when we were in the office would adopt a family and go all out for them. Now being remote, we're doing our own thing. So my hubby and I bought a bike and toys and donated them for Toys for Tots at our local Weber's Bar and Grill. They collected almost 90 bikes and a lot of toys. Merry Christmas to you and all the family. Thank you, Missy.
Sweetheart.
And that's what we've done in the past. We've adopted families. That's where we started off. We just started off adopted families, and then we adopted a youth outreach program.
Yeah.
1 year. This year we're adopting a couple nursing homes. Next year we'll probably figure out somewhere else. I just like to try to spread the love wherever we can.
Hold on, I gotta go get us something to drink.
Sherry says, what are we in? Not your house and not in the camper. We're in the camper.
We're in the camper. We're in our bedroom in the camper.
I brought you to bed with me, guys. Katina says, you can have the Dr. Thunder. I'll drink the Dr. Pepper. I don't like Mr. Pibb. Never tried Dr. Thunder. I like Dr. Thunder better than Dr. Pepper, sweetheart.
There you go.
Vivian says, easy now.
Why something else fall out?
Cheryl says, maybe a group home next year. Maybe so. Maybe so.
It's a possibility.
I'm actually leaning probably towards a... I'm not sure yet. I'm just not sure. When the right place comes, it'll happen.
Well, just like this year. We hadn't made the decision yet, and
we don't sit there
we're
and
both
think too
thinking the
hard
same
on.
thing.
I don't think too hard on it. Hey, what are we going to do this year? What are we going to do this year? I just wake up one morning and the ideas in my head, and to me that it's a sign from God. This is what needs to happen, and when He tells me we need to help, that's where we'll help. And I haven't got that message from Him yet. I think the message from Him right now is finish up this year, and then we'll work on next. Tom says, what about the Veterans Hospital? Like I was saying, Tom, I don't think too hard about next year. I think about, okay, we need to have funds, and we start saving up at the beginning of the year in order to do the holidays, because we know we have it coming. And as far as we already know, we're going to cook supper for the truckers for Thanksgiving. We already know we're going to do stockings for the truckers for Christmas. But as far as whether we adopt a family or we adopt like a nursing home this year or a youth outreach program or that there, I don't never put no stock into it. I don't put no thought into it because, like I said, I'll wake up one morning and the message will be there.
we forgot to mention.
Denise says, we are all in bed. I'm tiny, so I'll be on top of the pile.
Thank you.
Cheryl says you're letting God lead you. And that's kind of how He works, sweetheart. I think the arthritis has acted up tonight.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know how I did it, but I scraped my shin. I don't know how many times I fell in the snow today.
She busted her butt a good one this morning.
No, it was probably about 4 or 5 times that I busted my butt today.
I meant the first time.
The first time you actually witnessed me do it.
Owen says it costs more to ship to the U.S. Okay, yeah. But like I was saying, Owen, let me get on there and make sure I have international shipping set.
Before we tell
because
you,
you guys, anybody from another country should have the option to be able to do it if they want to and know what it's going to cost. We were struggling to get the website set up, and I'm not sure if I set it up correctly on that aspect yet, but we will double check that.
But
you could check it, and if it's not there, just let me know. Marlene says, sorry, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Mrs. G is way better reading the comments. And I'll be the first to agree with you, sweetheart.
And I miss a whole bunch.
Cheryl says, G, you sound tired too. I am, sweetheart. I was actually watching The Grinch with Squishy this afternoon, and I think I dozed off for about 2 seconds.
You did.
And he said, wake up! I said, I ain't sleeping. I just rested my eyes.
He said you was sleeping.
He said you was sleeping. Mrs. G, are you okay from the falls?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that was JJ. Joe says, how is the house coming along? It's coming along good, Joe.
It is.
It's a process. Vivian says, star salute, honk honk. I missed it, sweetheart. Thank you. Yes, you're right. Mrs. G's better. Cheryl says, oh, I think you're doing a good job, G.
You're very good on that one.
Reading the comments.
He is. He's doing
Where's the G ride parked at, Douglas wants to know. Bob's Parking. Michelle Brandon says, star salute. Thank you for the stars if somebody says, well, I didn't see it. Mrs. G's usually got 3 devices going. I'm just looking at the one phone that we're streaming on. Maureen says, where will the Truckers Holidays stockings be this year? At the same restaurant, or will it be indoors? No, we actually cover 4 different counties. We go to all the truck stops in the area. We did go to both rest areas last year. And so, and it's all outside.
It's all outside, yeah. So I've got our bibs and
Marlene
our
says,
rubber
I sent 500 stars.
Thank
you, Marlene.
Sweetheart.
Star salute. And you're right, I'm horrible at this comment reading.
But yeah, like I said, I dug out our bibs and our rubber boots because it's going to be cold.
Trina says, so you're not able to park the RV at your house yet? No, it's here at the house. We're right here in the driveway.
We're camping out in the driveway right next to the house.
Penny said, this is a laid-back night.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're sleeping out in our driveway. We walk out the front door and walk in out the front door of the RV and into the front door of the house to go take a bath. There are no Pringles. We're in it. No, I don't do Pringles, Carol. Oh, excuse me. Mrs. G's hands must be tired.
Just my feet.
Her feet. You want me to rub your feet for you?
I don't know, but I know we said that we'd probably just go to bed after this. That tub's calling my name.
Is that tub calling your name?
Yes. It is. Oh, I should have turned that around.
The folks at the care centers will love those socks. They'll keep their feet warm. Yes, they will. What if it's snowing? Do you put the stockings in a plastic bag? It won't be snowing, Sherry. We checked the weather already.
Yes.
I think your new setup is perfect for you, Trina said. You're going to save a bunch on lot rental. Yes, you're exactly right.
Yes. That was the whole
Tammy,
point.
Merry Christmas to you too, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas, honey. That was the whole point.
Melanie says, no more falling down and going boom.
Yeah. Trust me, this bumble didn't bounce. I went splat.
Vicky says, I'm not sure what the temperature is down south, but it's -9 here. Brr.
Ooh.
It's pretty darn close to that here.
Yes.
It's cold. It's really cold. And that wind chill is horrible.
It's awful.
Cecilia says, Mr. G, my husband says he's checking his eyelids for holes. Wonder how many paper cuts Mrs. G's gotten.
Thankfully, none.
Michelle wanted to know. Thanks a lot, Michelle. You done jinxed her now. Penny said those kind of socks are great for diabetics.
Yeah.
Joe says, hello, Vicky. Cecilia says, Mr. G's has... Oh, I read that one. What things do you put in the trucker stockings? Marlene wants to know.
The trucker stockings will have a can of bull snot. They will have a package of Gearhead Luber. Lube, what you call it, fifth wheel grease in it. They will have a
flashlights
flashlight
from Road Pro.
They will have some G swag from
some
us.
Candy from you guys.
Some candy from the G Force.
Bull snot.
And a bottle of Visible from Bull Snot. Like I said, last year's stockings were this big. This year's stockings are full size. So.
Merry Christmas to you too, DJ.
Merry Christmas, honey. I'm super excited to hand out stockings.
How close are you being able to move into the house? Brandy asked. We're a little ways away still.
It kind of would have been nice that if, with everything that's happened with the RV, if we could have just put like an inflatable mattress in there in one of the bedrooms and just kind of stayed in there, but the carpets just got pulled up. You still got the tack strips and everything. So
DJ, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you
Merry
too.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
And he says it's 31 degrees and raining.
That's not a bad temperature. 31 degrees.
Dennis says, Mr. G, if you wrap the bottom of your RV with silver insulation that comes in rolls, it helps tremendously with the heat, with your heat. I live full-time in an RV and have plenty of tips. Dennis, we actually have air skirts all around underneath there.
The air skirts underneath there. Our problem, what happened is our furnace quit, and when it quit, it was during the overnight period, so we didn't realize it till we woke up cold. And with the wind and everything like that, our water spigot outside the house where we're hooked up to with water, with our heated water hoses.
Mrs. Diana says, okay, you Arctic people, I won't tell you, I'm here in Cali, sitting pretty at 58, and it'll be 81 on Christmas.
What you call it? Isn't Forklift Freddy stuck in Jamaica?
Yeah, he's stuck in Jamaica. Darn it, he said. Cyril says -13 here.
Guys.
Marianne says it's 18 here in Hutto, Texas. It feels like 1 degree. Hi, G, we got some of that white crap falling out of the sky here in Indiana. And 10 degrees and windy as it gets, as I'll get out, Donnie said. Getting down to 16. Guys, you're making me think about how cold it is outside. Mandy says, you want to come restock my wood stove?
She had her house as hot as a burnt boot last night. Like, oh my goodness, kid.
Louise says, will you live stream tomorrow and truckers gift giving? We're not doing the truckers gift giving tomorrow. That's on Christmas Eve.
And we
will be live.
Homes.
And we cannot live stream at the nursing home because it's a HIPAA violation.
Yes.
But we will take pictures.
As long as we get the approval from the activity director.
Yes, exactly.
Because some people
we have to adhere to rules.
Yes. But for Christmas,
I will be honest. I'll be honest with you. Usually, we always live stream the truckers' holidays. Christmas and Thanksgiving. This will be the first year we'll actually live stream us going to the nursing home, but then we'll be shutting it off. We'll live stream going to the other nurse. Yeah, before we get there. But normally on any other extra
when it comes to helping out a family or
we don't show none of that.
We don't do that.
We'll show what we bought and shopping, that kind of stuff, but we usually don't show who the family is, because I don't like to. I know if I was in that position, I wouldn't want my face showing when you're helping out a needy family.
No.
As far as the nursing homes go, like I said, it's a HIPAA violation.
Yeah.
And that's not what we do. It's not for the views.
Also, we have to. We forgot to mention that Nons helped us out too with the holidays this year as well, which is our motorcycle riding club, New Order of the North and South.
Brad says Mrs. G needs a break. Mr. G needs to rap. Merry Christmas from Pittsburgh.
Merry Christmas. I'm almost done.
Native says, Mr. G, you should help Mrs. G so she could finish sooner. Mrs. G don't want my kind of rapping, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm kind of a control freak when it comes
She's
to stuff
a very
like that.
big control freak.
And it's not because I think I can rap perfect or anything like that.
No, but she knows
of
my
how I wanna
easy
do
way
it.
of doing it. I'm going to stick the blanket right in the middle. I'm going to grab a bunch of wrapping paper, and I'm going to fold it over top, and I'm going to twist it, and I'm going to put a bow on it that said, Merry Christmas. And it's going to drive her freaking batty. And so we just alleviated an argument by me saying, honey, are you hungry? I'll go make you some supper.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've done my share of things today. I got the RV.
Sure you were gonna get stuck in
I
that
just about got
compartment.
stuck in that compartment, didn't I? I couldn't get out.
That was pretty funny.
Fixing the furnace.
Yeah. He's like, here, grab my hand. So I grab his hand, his butt.
And I said, hold on, wait.
His butt's still stuck in the freaking
Well, my foot was stuck.
compartment. That was what
Yeah,
it
I
was,
couldn't
your
get my foot. I couldn't get my foot up over that lip.
I thought for sure I'm gonna have
I'm
to
not a
tug on him.
contortionist.
We're both gonna go flying onto the ground.
Katina says, the only thing Trucker G will be rapping is Mrs. G. Randy says, Mr. G's handwriting might just be as bad as his, or Mr. G's rapping might just be as bad as his handwriting. It is. Michelle says, it's hard being a trophy husband, G. That's what they think of me. Think of me as a trophy husband. My Lord.
I love that. He needs a t-shirt that says that.
I drive constantly. Bust my butt constantly. I come home and sit for one night, and now I'm a trophy husband. Just because they didn't see me they didn't see us live while I was in there working on the furnace, or out there freezing my ears off and my toes off, trying to get water unthawed. Now I'm a trophy husband. That's all right.
That's funny.
I'll play it.
All right, Diva. Own up to your title.
You're not allowed in my tub. First, G needs to learn how to. First, G needs to learn how to speak. Then we can work on his brain to mouth thoughts. Vision by Anna.
Oh.
It's actually really hard to read this because if you notice, there's a white background in the mirror and there's a white bedspread, and the words that you guys are typing in your comments are white, so it's very hard to see. I guess we might be able to do this. No, that didn't help. Just no respect to that. You know that, honey? I just as well just go to bed.
Oh my goodness. You're not going to bed. I ain't done rapping.
Mine white bright too, Laura said. And like I said, it's the comments are right in front of what you see on the bed here. The comments are right there.
I have the same problem sometimes when I'm
Well, I've
reading
got
comments.
white on a white bedspread.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's too bright outside, it's hard to read it.
Yes. Katina says, wait, you're already in bed. I am. How many years did you work in the care centers, Mary? I worked for around 30 years as a CNA. No one knows how much work. No one knows how much work that is if you've never worked as a CNA. Yeah. No, CNAs bust their ass.
I worked in the care centers for 6 years. And, oh yeah, always understaffed.
Joe says you can't go to bed because she's using the bed. I got my side here, Joe. Matter of fact, I need to put some curable on my feet because I hate they got wet today.
Yeah. I told Leigh to make sure she puts it on squishy the first thing in the morning and then at night before he goes to bed.
Robin, you're right. Like Rodney Dangerfield. No respect.
I just remember when I worked in the care centers, it was nonstop. My shift would just fly by. And
then somebody else wouldn't show up and you'd have to work doubles.
And I pulled a lot of doubles. Because when you work in a care facility, you cannot leave unless there's the right amount of people there to cover the shift. Because if not, it's considered job abandonment. It's not just saying, hey, you know, I don't want to work. I've already done my 8-hour shift.
This is what happened to the girls helping you wrap. The roads got bad,
honey.
And moved.
I don't want the girls out.
I didn't want them driving in it.
Leigh got here to pick up Squish, and Duel, when he got off work, he came to pick up Leigh and Squish. Mook, this is probably her very first time that she's really driven in the thick of it.
Well, Mook at least has all-wheel drive.
Leigh doesn't. She slid a couple times on the way here to come pick up Squishy. Yes. So I'd rather them be at home where they're at. But while Leigh was here, she did help.
Mrs.G needs all the wrapping paper pre-cut so she doesn't have to cut between blankies. Just let her do her thing. She's got a system going and it's working for her. I learned a long time ago, just let her go.
Oh, you've learned? A long time ago?
No, not really.
No.
Think you're about done, ain't you, baby? Just a little bit here.
2, 4, 5. Oops, we gotta go back to these ones.
Michelle says, just there to look pretty, G? Yes, I am. We've had 2 car chases on the same guy who looted Cubs. I can only offer home entertainment for the Cub country. That was from Vision Diana.
Oh.
Her back is going to be shot tomorrow, Lynn said. Nah, she'll be alright.
As long as I don't fall again. It's always a challenge.
Cheryl says, I'm an STNA. And the residents love getting presents. What's an STNA?
I don't remember, honey.
I know, it's been a lot of years, hasn't it?
It has.
Carolyn says, how many presents does Mrs. G wrap? Like a couple hundred or something like that.
Yeah.
Charlotte says she was a CNA for over 10 years and got injured.
I got injured many times.
It's not hard.
Nope.
If your trailer's rocking from the wind, is your trailer rocking from the wind, Mary said? It was.
It was a little bit.
Brandy says, pretty boy number 2. His name is Mr. G. Mr. G's got 4 more after this.
Yep, and then it's time to call it a night.
I can't read these, man.
Because of the background.
Carolyn says, wow, hopefully Santa brings her some specials. Mrs. G already got her present.
Yep. I got 2 presents. I got them early.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can't see that. Video keeps buffering, glitching, and cutting Mary off with a great deal of what she says. U2G. It's because of the weather. Could be. Yeah, must be.
But it's been really weird lately. Our signal shows that we have really good signal, but it's taking a long time loading stuff. I even did updates and everything like that to our tablet, and it's still...
Native says Mrs.G is a keeper, right, Mr. G? It's cheaper to keep her.
He knows what's good for him.
It's cheaper to keep her. And I'm too lazy to bury her.
Oh.
Too damn cold outside.
Too damn cold outside.
John says, not buffering at all here.
Hear that wind?
Good night, Mrs. Banna.
Good night, Anna.
Yeah, that wind's kicking up now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, and it's a rocking.
Getting with it.
Thanks a lot. You jinxed us. The wind wasn't blowing until you said something.
Oh, I gotta shut the garage, too.
She knows how to break you in, Mr. G. Don't be threatening me with a good time, Jennifer Duck. Well, guys, I think we're going to call it a night. We've been on here for about an hour and 42 minutes already.
Oh, love you guys.
We're about done, so we'll see y'all tomorrow. How's that?
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow and holler to you guys then. Love you guys. Good night.
Love you guys. Good night.
I need to trade one of these pairs.
Hold on. I got to hit the button here.
For a white pair.
I can't see the button. I can't see.
I got 3 more left.
There it goes.
3 left. Oh, not there.
3 left.